To make managing your data easier, you can turn a range of cells into a table. So I have my data range here, and it's just a list that I've been keeping, and it's getting pretty long. And I'm going to turn this into a table. So on my Insert tab, I'm going to click on Table. It automatically detects my range, and I do want to make sure that there is a check mark next to my table has headers. And it's always recommended that you do have a header in the list. At the end of this video, I'm going to discuss prepping your data to make sure that you get a good table output. I'm going to click on OK. And notice it automatically turns into a table. Now, some of the benefits of having a table is I can quickly format the table with different table styles. So I can change the color, can make it look visually appealing. The filtering is automatically turned on. That's another benefit. You have banded rows for most of the table styles, so that makes it easier to see. And another benefit is if I scroll to the bottom, I can actually add a total row. So on my Table Tools sub-tab, I'm going to click on Design and select Total Row. Now with this, I can have access to summary functions such as average, count, and the sum. So the drop-down list appears in each row so that you can quickly calculate the totals that you want. So my order ID, when I click this drop-down arrow, it's already adding that. Now that's an order ID, so that's not something that I want to add, but I might want to count how many that I have, and I have 799 orders. But my order amount, maybe I do want to total this one up, so I can choose sum, and I have a total sum of all the orders that have been placed that I've been tracking. Another benefit is that it's really easy to add data to this table. So I'm in my last column here for this range, and if I just hit Tab, it automatically creates a new line. Normally when I hit Tab outside of a table, it would take me to the next column, but this automatically drops down, automatically creates a new row with the correct banding. So you can see I don't have to worry about that alternate coloring for my banding. So that's the down and dirty of creating a table. Let's talk about slicers. Slicers are easy to use filtering components that contain a set of buttons that enable you to quickly filter the data in a report. And this is without the need to open the drop-down list to find the items you want to filter. So normally when you're filtering, you click the drop-down and you filter this way. But if there's something that I'm going to be filtering on a regular basis, then I might want to go ahead and apply slicers. So under my Design tab for my Table Tools, I'm going to click on Insert Slicer. And it's showing me all of my column headings that I have. So let's say on a regular basis, I am filtering by territory and maybe salesperson. Click OK, and now I have my slicers here. So what's nice about this is I can easily see what is filtered. So I want to see my Kansas territory, and I want to look at Fuller and King. I want to see what's going on with these salespeople. So it's super easy without having to click the drop-down arrows, and now I can actually see what this is filtered by. I said Fuller and King, but if I hold down my Control key, now I have Fuller and King. And just like with normal filtering, I can see in my column heading the funnel. So I know that these columns are filtered. I also see over here that they're filtered. To unfilter, to bring back all of my data, I can just simply clear filter. And everything is back. So this makes it really easy to filter. Let's talk about preparing your data, and this is always a good idea before actually turning that data range into a table. So the data should be arranged in rows and columns, with each row containing information about one record. In the first row of the list, you want to make sure that the column contains a unique heading. And each column in the list should contain one type of data, such as dates, currency, or text. So for example here, I would not want to combine my order ID number and the date into one cell. And the list should have no blank rows within it and no completely blank columns. So this is good practice here for any list that you create in Excel. So that was creating a table in Excel. Hope you enjoyed watching the video.